Welcome back to The Blend. The Sands Education Council is a partnership of organizations that strive to make our community a better place to live by committing to a high-quality education system here in Southern Nevada.
That's right. Nevada Succeeds is one of those partners dedicated to maximizing the talent in our school system and getting the best results for our kids. And here to explain is Brent Husson. He is the president of Nevada Succeeds. Great having you, my friend.
Morning. Thank you.
Hello.
So tell us about Nevada Succeeds. Who is it? What is it? How did it get started?
Sure. Well, Nevada Succeeds is a 501c3 nonprofit. We are dedicated to policy and practice in the K-12 education space, and we're supported by the local business community, people like the Sands, Station Casinos, Wells Fargo Bank, Nevada State Bank, CBRE, Snell & Wilmer. So anyway, a lot of businesses, and we got started based on the idea that the business community could do more to support educators in trying to find solutions for better student achievement. We've struggled for a long time in Nevada, especially in Clark County, to find the solutions for kids. And we just had the notion that business could be a better partner. And so we developed the organization, and many have come along with us, and now we're doing the hard work.
That's fantastic.
Great. You know, education has changed quite a bit in the last few years. Where do we stand here in Nevada currently?
Well, I mean, it depends on what measurement you're looking at. You know, if you look at all the national measures of, you know, the standardized testing and whatnot, we don't rank very well.
Yeah.
But we are educating a different population than most people in the country too. We're kind of at the tip of the spear when it comes to a changing population due to several factors. We educate more children in poverty. We educate more children who are English language learners. So it's a difficult thing. But that being said, that's why we're doing the work we're doing. We're trying to change that. You know, there's three statistics that I've always cite when that was the impetus for this work. The first one is probably the most alarming, and the reason I personally got involved. 40% of our fourth graders are what's considered to be functionally illiterate.
Wow.
On the national
40%.
Yeah,
Ooh.
2 out of every 5. So
Wow.
if they go from 3rd to 4th grade and they're still at that reading level, essentially they're pretty well doomed in the education system, because in K through 3 you learn to read.
Yeah.
And after that you have to be able to read in order to learn the rest of the material you need to know. That the system isn't set up to continue to teach you how to read.
Yeah.
And so if you're lost at that point, it's really, really difficult. Now, many of the districts and people in our state are trying to change that to provide supports for older kids, and they're doing it. But the system just isn't set up to be effective that way. So those are some of the things we're trying to change.
Why do you think that is? Why is that? I mean, is it a lack of funding? Is it just not putting the funding in the right spot? What is it?
Yeah, well, you know, it's a combination of factors. There's, you know, parents are the front line in education, and what happens between birth and kindergarten is incredibly important.
Yeah.
But from the district and, you know, the things that we can control from that point of view, you have to take what you get in kindergarten and do the best you can to get them where they need to be in 3rd grade. It's just, you know, when you're just talking about literacy. And the challenge there, I think, is mainly that our educators have been having to adjust to a new reality. 50 years ago, it was a pretty homogenous society with, you know, more women not in the workplace, so they're at home with their kids, and so things have changed, and the system hasn't adapted as well as it might.
That at-home education isn't there where it once was.
Not in a lot of cases. No. So yeah, we're getting kids into school that are a little further behind than they used to be, so teachers aren't quite ready to make that, to fill that gap.
Wow, very interesting. What can folks do to learn more about the programs that you
Well, so thank you for that. And the reason we're here today, and what we wanted to hopefully talk about and talk to the community about is, you know, the elections, I hate to say it, are coming up again, and we're going to be electing local officials that need to pursue an education agenda, and we'd like for the community to present a unified education agenda, and we want it to focus on our educators. All of the things that we've done over the past 3 cycles have been good. We've made a lot of changes that help the most at-risk kids, read by 3, those kinds of things. But in order for them to be the most effective they can be, we have to have the most effective educators we can in the classroom.
Of course.
And for that to happen, we have to have the proper systemic supports.
They need to be empowered to actually educate.
Right.
They need to be empowered, and they need to be supported. A first-year teacher needs to have other teachers that they can consult with. The system has to support those kinds of things. So we're trying to bring the community together to support that agenda in the 2019 session.
Doing great work, and it's great talking to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
guys.
much. Take control of your child's education. Nevada Succeeds seeks to help Nevada's education stakeholders reach a consensus when it comes to making our schools better. To learn more, visit their website or call the number right there on your screen.
Nevada Succeeds is one of the partners in SANS Education Council, which is part of the SANS Cares program. And for more information about them, you can find it at sans.com. SANS Cares is a proud sponsor of the Morning Blend.